black dress pledge that so many of you have done. Now, with new medical guidelines they're being launched today to help improve the quality of breast cancer care across the UK, it'll recommend immediate reconstruction for all mastectomy patients, which is known to be psychologically beneficial, of course, to the recovery process. With me now, Linda Nolan, along with Bernie, her sister, who joins us live from Glasgow. They both, of course, have had mastectomies, very different experiences they've had of that operation. Bernie, of course, you had the reconstruction done at the same time. So for you, that worked incredibly well, I would imagine. That was a good thing that you did.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for me, there's absolutely no question that that is the best way for me, because to wake up and it's all done, and it looked amazing as well. It was a very good surgery, and I did have great care all the time. And I say knowledge is power. So if you've got all the details at your hand, then you can decide. You see, some people don't like it. I've spoken to a lot of women who've said, "Oh no, I didn't want it straight away." So that's their choice, but for me, there is no choice. It just makes it... To wake up without a breast is very traumatic, as Linda will, I'm sure, tell you in a second. But so for me to wake up and still be whole, as it were,
yes,
was a big help.
No, I can imagine that. I can imagine that would be, you know, because mentally it's very, very difficult. You know, you're going through all these changes, you're going through a very, very traumatic time, and anything that's going to help, I would imagine, would be a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a very, very traumatic time, you know. And for me as well, it was a thought of having to go through the mastectomy and then have to have a year off or something, or however long it is, and then go back. Yeah. And I'm not sure if I'd had the bottle to go back. That's the problem.
I know exactly.
Do it all now.
Yeah,
and just get it over with.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, because Linda, you weren't able to do that. It just wasn't possible in your case.
I had to. It had gone into my lymph nodes, and they had to. I'd left mine. So my tumour was really, really big, so they had to kind of get it out straight away. Sure. And also at the time, at my hospital in Blackpool, Victoria, they didn't do the reconstruction straight away. Ah, but you would have had to have gone to Preston for that. But eventually, I mean, I had great care, the breast care team at Blackpool, and my nurse, Sarah Guilfoyle, she was amazing. But to go and have a plastic surgeon to do my reconstruction, I had to go to Christie's in London, in Manchester.
So it can be quite difficult. That's why these new guidelines are so important.
Oh, it is. I would have done it had I had the choice.
Yes, and it is all about choice.
Absolutely.
Isn't it? It is all about choice. And Bernie, as you were saying, it's not going to suit every single woman, is this, but at least you will have the choice now.
That's the important point about it. I mean, a lot of women choose not to, and that's of course fine. But just to have the choice, I mean, like where Linda wasn't given the choice in Blackpool, I was at the Royal Surrey Hospital in Guildford, which is an amazing hospital, and they're all brilliant there. Mark Kissin and my oncologist Stephen Houston, couldn't have been better. But you know, I could have said no, but I chose to have it, and that's as I say, that's my choice. And the point is to just make sure that you do have that choice. So I'm delighted with these new guidelines.
Absolutely. And I was saying to you earlier on, you do look fantastic. You never stop. You're such a trooper.
It's all makeup. It's all smoke and mirrors. Isn't it, Bernie?
It is. It's all makeup. But yeah, I'm in Chicago at the moment in King's Theatre in Glasgow. So it's my penultimate week. I finish next week in Plymouth. I've had a brilliant tour. Hello to all the cast. And hello to Erin and Steve. Sorry, I know it's boring, but
no, not at all. Of course you say hello to them. Of course you do. But you are looking good. I know you've got a big fight in your hands, but if there's ever a woman that's up for a fight, it's you.
Absolutely.
You know, you really are.
Oh, absolutely. What else? Well, yeah. You've got to fight. What else can you do? You're not going to sit around and wait for it to get me. I'm going to get it before it gets me.
No, you are extraordinary. You really are. I know, as we've said, a real inspiration. I mean, we've had women phone in this programme, we've had people sitting on the sofa that actually wouldn't be alive today if it hadn't been for you.
Oh, that makes it all worthwhile, doesn't it? That's one of the reasons why I wanted to go public. And this time's slightly different because it's a bit more serious now. It's not curable, but treatable, which is the word you hang on to. And I'm so sorry, last time I was there, you asked me a question. I couldn't tell you the truth because I hadn't told my daughter, so I wanted to make sure she knew before everybody else.
That's much more important than anything.
She's amazing. She really is. And she's amazing, so we have to be amazing for her.
Exactly.
You know, and people come up to us and say what an inspiration she is as well. So,
she is.
You know, let's not go too mad now because she'll be getting big-headed.
Bernie, thank you. Enjoy Chicago in Glasgow.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
It's great to see you. It really is. And Linda, thank you very, very much indeed.
Thank you.
Right, still to come.